Speaking of fantastic programs, today we are going to be talking about current racial issues, including the recent affirmative action decision. And there are a couple of, I'm going to give you two quotes that were not from this affirmative action decision, but one from Justice Roberts, 2007, and one for Justice Sotomayor, 2014. And in these two quotes, you have pretty much the entire spectrum of discussion on affirmative action and the approaches. So Justice John Roberts articulated in a really clear and simple and understandable and ultimately way too intellectually facile way his perspective on affirmative action. He said, "The way to stop discrimination on the basis of race is to stop discriminating on the basis of race." And that sounds, oh my gosh, that's brilliant. He's right. That's great. But it's, it's a nice little tautology, but it's way too simplistic, because it says, well, just let's not have any more laws that have anything to do with race, and then there will be no more racism. Justice Sotomayor, 7 years later, I think got it much more close to the reality. She said, "The way to stop discrimination on the basis of race is to speak openly and candidly on the subject of race, and to apply the Constitution with eyes open to the unfortunate effects of centuries of racial discrimination." One of the things I learned a long time ago as a lawyer in presenting cases to judges and juries is, if you can state your position on a bumper sticker, you start off ahead. If you have to explain, you start off behind. "Hey, judge, my client's husband cheated on her." That's pretty straightforward. "Yes, judge, but let me give you the explanation why it's not as bad as it sounds." That's really much harder. Give me a few minutes to explain. So when Justice Roberts says, "You want to stop discriminating on the basis of race? Stop it. Just don't." That's way too simplistic. Justice Sotomayor's analysis of you have to understand and listen and discuss and acknowledge the realities, I think, is much closer to what this country needs to do.